We're not there live. One more time. I fudged the numbers. Okay, I'll play backup sport. I fudged. I've always played backup. Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host right now. This is the head of Trentinator. We don't get his body today. We are not that lucky. He's not wearing any pants, so we just get his head. I'm sorry. We're so lucky to have Trent here on a Wednesday, guys. Oh, look, we at least get a shirt. We're so lucky to have Trent here today. No, we don't want the shirt. Go back to it being just a head.
You know what that is?
I think it's Jack in the Box. It is Jack.
No, it's Brutus the Buckeye.
I don't know what that is.
The mascot of the Ohio State Buckeyes.
How the hell am I supposed to know that?
I don't know. I mean, if you're a college football fan.
Okay, no, I don't watch a whole lot of football, to be honest with you, Trent.
Yeah.
But I just watch crypto. Guys, please smash that golden like button. Smash it up if you want to see Trent's pants. Don't smash it up if you don't want to see Trent's pants, because he's not going to show you if you do them. Smash it. There you go, guys. No pants. He's pantless. Those are not pants. Those are shorts. I think, or boxers. Hey, guys, here's the subscribe bell. Thank you for joining in, guys. It's just, we're always talking about it. We're here for the community. We have a lot of fun. We talk crypto, I swear. We like to be semi-professional, not overly professional, because nobody likes a tight ass. But welcome in, guys, to the show. We rang the subscribe bell. I'm totally like derailed myself because YouTube tries to like not boost us as much, but over there on Rumble and Kick, we don't need it, guys. So, you'll find the button in the corners. It's just great. This is a good time. Today, I brought in another shilling hard lemonade. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a little koala bear. And it is peach lemonade, this one. Last one I think I had yesterday was guave lemonade. I've never actually had a guave in ever. So it was kind of a new experience. I think I had a guave Red Bull one time with cream. That was pretty good. It's not bad. But as far as I know, guave doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor. That's why they put lemon in it. Otherwise, it'd just be a guave-nade. Guave-nade. All right, Chet, take it away, man. What do you got going over for us? Oh, how do you guys like this shirt? Can you read it? I'll have to pull it up more. It seemed fitting today.
Well, that's pretty cool. Today, I'm bringing a Faces of Phases. This is just leftover from my last case that I bought. It is a hazy triple IPA from Monkish Brewing Company, coming in at 10.4% ABV. Drink freshy. Here's our ASMR pop.
That wasn't bad. Where am I controlling play?
Here's our pour, as opposed to our rich.
That glass always makes me think of the anime Black Clover. Have you ever watched it?
No. However, this is a classic medieval symbol for the cross. Actually, the little 4-leaf clover cross.
Is it really?
It was really popular among like medieval monks, which hence
evil monks. Oh my goodness!
No, medieval, like from the Middle Ages.
Oh, like Vikings.
No, well, them too, but across Europe in general, they were Catholic monks. But look, when I say Catholic, don't get bent out of shape. Catholicism is part of Christian history. Like it is,
I don't think many people will get bent out of shape, Trent.
I don't know. If anyone some people that are super Protestant think that the Catholic Church is like pure evil, and the reality is there's a mix. you know?
How do you say your name? Nixinga? I don't know if I said that right. Please, I apologize if I didn't. But you're right, man. Today I looked at it and I have some friends of mine right now looking to buy. I'm like, today is the day, gentlemen. You buy the blood.
Yes,
and
sir.
they're like, I think it's going down more. I'm like, they never learn, man. People who are new to the market, they never learn. It's really true. Retail love buying green. I have a bunch of friends that love buying the green. Don't get me wrong. I like buying the green and going straight up, but the best money's made in the blood. And if you don't got no blood, you do what you can. You know what I mean? But today, yeah, it's a good opportunity. I don't even think XRP went down. I don't think it broke $3, did it? It went down to like three.
Nah. $3.08 is the new $2.08.
Yeah. Let's go, man. That's $1 higher.
Yeah. You know, I like, and I say that's a very specific number to me, because I made a lot of money longing XRP at $2.08. And I really think that $3.08 is the new $2.08. Well, what I'm saying there is I think that if you get a long at 308, you're not going to spend very much time down on that long.
I want to respond to Pepe. Pepe, you say XRP never goes up. I think there's never any development on Pepe. Prove me wrong. Tell me what they have done this week.
Define surpass XRP. Not by market cap, that's for sure. Maybe percentage gains, but so will shitcoin number 387, and then it'll give it back up way faster than XRP. So,
Trent, how high can you move your eyebrows? Sorry, you got sidetracked.
So,
right.
Actually, talk for a minute. I think I'm going to change the title of this stream where we're not. I don't know. Views are.
Bitcoin faces bearish pressure on FOMC meeting. Can crypto recover? It is kind of a longer title.
Yeah.
Maybe been like FOMO meeting bad, and then been like crypto bounce incoming 2028. Just to see what people say. Pepe destroyed XRP this cycle. No, it didn't. No, it didn't, Pepe. Pepe was born in this cycle. But XRP was born last cycle. You're merely adopted to this cycle, is what Bain would say. You know, Pepe is being saucy, so we're going to pull up Pepe chart. And I'm going to thrash it, and I'm going to mash it, and then I'm going to long it. Because I want Pepe to sell me his bags. Pepe, will you sell me your bags cheaper? The top 30 coins will all be meme coins. That is not true. I doubt that. You know, I seriously doubt that. But I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, my mustache hair went right into my nose. I wouldn't be surprised to see like 30 meme coins in the top 100. And then regulation will come and destroy them all, including Trump and Melania coin. But then they'll come out the utility for Trump and Melania for like his hotel. So it's okay. It's okay. All I know is I sold my Trump NFTs. Dude, I bought the Trump NFTs. I really wanted the piece of his suit from this mugshot. I really did. And so that's why I did it. But then I didn't realize that I thought I could just sell them right away like I did with the V1s. I made like 12.5 grand, guys, on his Trump NFTs on V1s. But the V3s I got for the piece of his mugs shot suit. I didn't realize that I had to lock it up for like, or it was locked for like a year and 4 months when I bought it. Because I thought, I saw the date, and I was like, oh, it's November. That's okay. That's only a couple months away. And then I looked at the end of the year, like, oh, that's 2025. We're in 2023. But oof, that's going to take me a while to sell that. Nah, the old coins will all be gone. Don't say I told you so. Dude, the old coins, no way. What old coins are you talking about, Pepe? You're trying to get me all wowed up, man. But the good news is Pepe might have bottomed right here. I mean, the Stokes are low, strength's going up. I mean, very nice rounded bottom. 21's up. I guess we have to find out if we actually break above the 21, but I see no reason why we can't bump to the 21. Momentum wave is curving up. Money flow is still kind of but maybe it's at the peak and we'll start working our way up. The 6 hour, we also have a green dot. We're going upwards action, which is pretty nice. It kind of like a little double bottom to the momentum wave. So we also have the yellow VWAP slowly curving up. So let's freaking go. We'll make a bow shape.
Let me know when you're at a stopping point on that real quick, because we gotta go news first.
It's true, but you told me to ramble, and I had to.
Hey, I got you. I got
but
you.
Pepe was trying to hurt my feelings, Trent. I can't let him do that. On the 12 hour, we haven't totally flipped bullish yet.
Diaz, good to see you, my bro.
Wait. Oh yeah, what's up, Jesse? Money flow has been leaving currently, but the strength is coming up, so there's no reason why the money flow can't come back in with the VWAP coming up. The momentum wave is just about to flip on the 12 hour, so we flipped on the 4. We have flipped about on the 6, and the 12 hour looking pretty good, like it could flip. And then we have the daily. The daily is still a distance away, but we have a good solid dip, and now we hopefully this could turn into a doji candle by tomorrow, and we'll get the trend reversal. It was ugly today. You know, tomorrow when I open up bubbles, it's gonna be everything's gonna be deep in the red. I'm like, oh, it's not technically like a down day. It's just reflecting the action today. This is kind of a double toppy though. You know, he came up, came back down, didn't quite get above its previous top, came back down. That's something to keep an eye on for sure.
Pepe, Powell and Trump need to have more than a drink. They need to have like a
all right,
bottle.
Trent, go for it. Oop, you're on stage, Trent.
If Powell and Trump need to have a bottle. Like, the only problem with that is that Trump doesn't drink, you know? According to him, he's like never drank, and like, I don't know. It's a big thing for him. He says that he's always told his kids, no drugs, no cigarettes, no alcohol. You know, I don't know. Anyways, I do want to flip over to the news briefly here. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to go to Twitter. I guess the kids call it X these days. So if you guys don't follow Ellie Tourette on Twitter, you need to follow her. Because some of the best political insider news when it comes to crypto breaks through her. She really positioned herself to be at the center of what's going on with the White House, with Capitol Hill, as it relates to crypto legislation in America. She got her start covering the Ripple versus SEC case in 2021, and overnight she became like the primary reporter on all things SEC versus Ripple, and now she's just really kind of exploded in that space, and she gets access to a whole lot. So there you go. Ellie Tourette.
Buffett, did you get to buy that dip today? I thought when the whole world, I thought it all ended today and I was like, Buffett's right. Market's over. It's never going to happen. I was like, I wonder if he bought the dip.
So, one thing that she posted is over here. This is actually a repost from Altcoin Daily. I want to have a listen to it. I'm going to bring the music down here a little bit.
Man, you're cracking me up tonight, Pepe. Before we were on the stream, and you told me that Trent was trying to put my pants on. I was laughing my ass off. So was Trent.
All right, here we go.
What's the update on a potential Bitcoin strategic reserve?
Well, look, we have it. It's been established through executive order in the SPR. We also have the strategic national stockpile. The digital assets national stockpile. I think that one, we wanted to recognize Bitcoin for being unique, and we talk about what that looks like and kind of the threshold that Bitcoin has created. It's in a class of its own, and everyone recognizes that. But we also wanted to give credence to the work and the development that's happening across other ecosystems, and that's why we have this national stockpile alongside. This actually requires some labor to get this set up properly. You have to build the infrastructure. You have to make sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's to get this done the right way and have long-term success with it. But I've said ad nauseum, we do believe in accumulation, obviously in budget neutral ways, as the president's outlined. But there are countless ways that we can engage in that. We'll act on those that can be most expeditiously implemented. And I think that, people will be very pleased with the direction that we go in, and we'll start moving on that in short order. But obviously in this report, if you read the first digital asset CEO, we're tasked with creating a clear and robust regulatory framework. And so that's what we focus on here. We understand the importance of the strategic Bitcoin reserve. We're, enormous fans of Bitcoin and the Bitcoin community, and we want to deliver for them as well. And I'm certain that we will.
How much Bitcoin does the federal government have?
I can't discuss that right now.
Come on, give us a ballpark.
I can't.
Is it going to be made public?
There are several reasons in which we're not disclosing that at this time. There might be a time in which we do. But what I will say is, we want as much as we can possibly get. And that's what I continue to say. And we're going to continue to work on that.
What's the update on?
So guys, that is directly from the White House. Bo Hines is he is the head of the presidential working group on crypto and digital assets. So there you go. Also, Ayaz, thanks for joining us tonight. Let me get this music back on for everyone. I do want to say, if you're joining us for the first time, it would touch Square right in his heart. And by his heart, I mean his banana zone, if you subscribe to the channel. Also, when you subscribe to the Blockchain Brew, you might not be subbing to the biggest, the best, or the brightest crypto community on YouTube.
But we're the best experts in the business, guys. We found this out yesterday. We're the experts of the experts of the experts.
Yeah. We did find that out yesterday.
And we'll never wrong. Not financial advice.
Yes. But you are subscribing to the most hydrated community on crypto YouTube. So
I thought that's like a Believe saying. Doesn't he always say I'm always right?
Yeah.
He's always right.
Yeah, that's gonna age well. No, he says it in jest, so that's okay. So there you go. What did you think about that clip?
Dude, it's so bullish, man. Like, it's just telling you that it didn't tell you, but it told you the fact that either we have so much Bitcoin that they don't want to tell anybody, or they have so little and they just want to keep buying as much as they can. And she's like, give me a ballpark. He's like, nah, lady, we're not going to give you any hints. Nada. And it just tells you the mass adoption's coming. We have the bull run's not over, guys. The biggest and most brightest parts of this cycle are still to happen. We have not held an altcoin season yet. I'm just kidding. I know it's held, but I think it's just pretty exciting times. I mean, they're all pretty serious in there, and America is serious. Did you see what Scott Bassett said today?
No.
He posted on X. It was a clip or a picture of Trump at the Bitcoin conference, and he said, "Welcome." He said, "Welcome home, crypto," and it was like supposed to be about America, or it's a "Welcome home, Bitcoin" or something along those lines. I think it was crypto. No hate, but the dude on the bottom has most interest beard I've ever seen. Thank you.
Do you take any hate by that?
Thank you. I do like my beard too. It's just teeny. It's tiny. It's so patchy on the sides right here, but this side's okay. But just don't tell my wife. She only ever sees this side. If she sees this side, she'll make me shave it.
Look, so the most bullish part of this clip for me is the fact that Bo Hines unequivocally says two things are coming. He says two things are coming. He says the Bitcoin reserve is coming, and he says that the digital asset stockpile is coming. And he says these are two separate things because they want to give Bitcoin the respect that it's due. It's unique. It's in a class of its own, but they want to be on the cutting edge of innovation, and they realize that that there is a strong place for other crypto assets in a U.S. stockpile. And he says both of those things are coming. Mark his words, not mine. He says they are coming. He says it's a lot
it's like
of
the rate
work.
cuts.
Right. Yeah. He says that it's a lot of work to get the infrastructure in order to do this. Like, guys, you're talking about the most powerful country in the world doing this in an open and public way. Okay, like not
Trent. You know that I know institutions get FOMO too.
Right.
And guess what? Countries are gonna get FOMO. When America goes, hey guys, check out our bags. You know, try to catch these bags. They ain't ever gonna be able to catch them.
Yeah, like
it goes up.
He says it's coming soon. Like he says, it is a lot of work. Like developing the plan, the guidelines, the regulation, and the infrastructure that will allow them to do this in a way that's A, budget neutral, and B, sustainable. You know, they have
budget
to do
neutral,
this,
right? That's better than El Salvador. El Salvador buys them.
Yeah.
But if we can do it in a way where they pretty much pay for themselves, where it's a budget neutral, like you said, hey, that's free Bitcoin at the top country.
So look, there is a lot of work that goes into it. This is not as simple as a household budget, guys. This is not as simple as like you going on Coinbase and clicking the buy button. There's like, they have to figure out who's going to custody this.
Yeah.
They have to figure out custodial services for the most powerful country in the world, guys. Like, so
I have an idea. We should trust China with our keys.
Oh yeah. Hey, we should trust me with our keys. But you know, honest to God though, like there's a lot of negative Nancys out there, okay, that are like, oh, it's never coming. Report came out today and they didn't buy anything. Well, no shit. Like, guys, there's a lot of work that has to be done.
Well, there you go.
And they are doing it.
When you say, Jesse, they're not buying BTC, you mean they're doing it in a budget neutral way? Also, Trent, think about this. Michael Saylor said, if you knew what I knew, or if the world knew what I knew about Bitcoin, it would be like, I don't know what he said, like $20 million or something like that. And who do you think's helped us developing the budget neutral way? Guess who's the number one budget neutral guy to purchase Bitcoin? It's Michael Saylor. Do you know how many times he's probably been invited to the White House? And what do you think he knows? He's hinting, telling you that if you knew what he knew, well, what does he know? Oh, he's been in the room talking to Trump about how to buy Bitcoin. Oh, what does he know that I don't? I want to know. It's all in the words, guys.
Yeah. Guys, if you scroll Ellie Tourette's X, am I on here? Yeah. You can also find, I'm not going to read it because I will have to go soon, but you know, you can also find this inside the White House's crypto strategy. Bo Hines talks, BSA Clarity, Roman Storm, and the CFTC. So you can read all about it here. You can watch the whole interview. It's good stuff. Everyone should be doing this. I actually think that I'm going to do a react video to this whole thing tomorrow. It's only 28 minutes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyways.
Or you can do just the highlights.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyways, let's see here. What next? So, before I was going to
read the Trump White House releases long promise the crypto report, but you kind of covered it.
Yeah.
I can find something else.
Before I have to go, let's see. Let's
buy Cardano.
Because you're gonna lead into charts when I hop off. Let's cover BitFi and Discord real quick.
Wait. What's crypto Facebook? Oh, I guess I can look at it later.
I don't know. I lost it. You wanna cover the BitFi deposit bonus, and then I'll cover the Discord.
Hey guys, welcome in. We're going to cover our BitFi new user bonus, guys. If you deposit $100, you get a free sample of $60, and yeah, that's 60% of your money. If you're a new beginner trader, dude, you might as well take advantage of every single thing that you can possibly get. You need no VPN and no KYC.
And the links are where?
in the description, and you could probably make, I've never tested it, but you probably can make multiple accounts. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But anyways, you could do 500 to 1,000 if you're a moderate trader, but you have some capital, but not a lot of capital. You can increase your bonus from 100 to 200. And if you really want to get serious, you can deposit $5,000. You get the $1,000 bonus. It should be in there instantly. So if you don't you have the money in a coin, you can sell that coin, deposit it, get your bonus, and put that money right back into your coin. And you can use $1,000 to trade with. And also, if you guys use our link, you get VIP level access to, which gives you 20% discount on your trading fees. Let's go, guys. I mean, can you beat that? I don't think you can. So head on over, check out the description and the bonuses. You get access to our VIP section in our Discord, which will be grandfathered in because at some point we will close that down in about 183 subscribers from now. And it will be premium access only, where you will have to paywall to get in. Okay, Trent?
Yeah. And then also, I do want to highlight very quickly.
My face.
Let me get out of here. If I scroll down.
No, my beard. Highlight it, Trent. Look at it. You can see the reflection. I have a 5 o'clock shadow.
You see what I posted earlier? Here's an impromptu Cardano spotlight so that you don't have to do it later. Not that you do it when I'm gone. I'm sure you don't. This is Crypto.com listed snack. So
Wow.
there you go. I reposted this earlier and I said this is a big deal for all Cardano native tokens.
And you didn't tag JJ in it?
Oh, man. I will.
Sorry, JJ.
So also another thing that we have going on here with BYDFi, if you're already one of our users, but by the way, if you click this link and you're not one of our users, it will still take you to the deposit bonus page first. Anyways, right here we have a trade and earn. So based on the amount of volume that you're trading, you can win, and by win I mean you're not drawn into a pool. I mean if you meet the amount of volume, you will get the prize. So you can win up to $10,000 in Bitcoin, and there's several tiers to this. So if you meet $1 million in trading volume, you'll get a few $100s in Bitcoin, so on and so forth. Up to $100 million in trading volume, then you'll win $10,000 in Bitcoin. So there you go.
Guys, that's just $10 million on 10x leverage 10 times. Easy.
No, not 10 times. That's $100,000 on 10x leverage 10 times. It is a lot. It is a lot for the 10 grand. Okay, but there's lower tiers. You can get. I think you can get like $1,000 worth of Bitcoin for, I don't know, 20 million, and that's actually doable for some average size traders. Believe it or not, it sounds like a lot of money, but think about doing $1 million in trading volume. I've done $1 million in trading volume. It's just you. I mean, like if you open a $20,000 trade, which I've done like a couple times, then you end up with leverage like. Look, one $10,000 trade on 10x leverage is $100,000. You keep in 1 million in volume though. In volume, so it's not the amount that you're putting into the trade. Hey, Seuss, it's $1 million in volume, and it's still a lot of volume. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I mean, I do $1 million in trading volume in a few months. I don't enter a lot of trades, is the thing. Like I enter a good one and I hold it for a bit. So I'm not, if you're scalping, you're actually like, every time you close that trade, it's new volume being generated. So big time scalpers are actually generating volume, and it takes less than you think, honestly.
Like 10 grand at 10x leverage, and you make 10 scalp trades a day, you just generated $1 million in volume.
Exactly, because you're scalping. Like it's you know, you do that 10 times, it's not that hard to do. I don't, my frequency is not very high. Okay, I'm not scalping a lot. I have days where I scalp, but I'll do $1 million in trading volume in a couple months. I don't know. If I really wanted to get some money out of this trading event, then I could sit down and grind and scalp a few times and go for it. You know, mathematician, exactly. So then our Discord, share this tab instead. Guys, our Discord link in the description. Like T Square said, if you get in now, you're grandfathered in. Once we hit 500 subs, we're only going to offer this to members of our channel at $10 a month. So here we
Which
are.
That might not last forever either. You know, that might only last for like till we hit 3,000 subscribers, and then we're like, okay, time to up it again. So you guys gotta get grandfathered in while you can.
Yeah. So you know, this is our general chat right here, and I'm in here posting the charts. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm giving you my opinion. That's all I can give is my opinion. But I'm in here doing it. Talking Bitcoin, talking altcoins. Here I am posting the news. Like,
why aren't you showing me?
This,
It's okay.
What?
I'll find myself later.
You know, so I'm in here posting the news. Like, you know, I'm getting better at this every day. At giving valuable content in the Discord. Okay.
He's never used Discord before, guys. We're figuring this out together. Trent loved Telegram before this.
Here's the news. We covered this, you know, right now in the live, but you would have got this, you know, hours earlier. You would have got this at 11:24. You know, I'm in here posting charts. I was in here talking while Pal was speaking. Okay. So there's the chat. We have our off-topic chat where I'm talking about some bourbon, and then our VIP channels. Okay, if you do sign up, if you do make an account with BYDFi, our exchange partner of choice, and you come over here and you enter your BitFi user ID into the Discord, it will give you access to VIP signals. What the bot does is it aggregates trading signals from all of the top ROI traders on the platform. And then it spits out these signals. Right here's a bunch of scalp signals over the last week. Okay, you have an Ondo short, an entry at $1.02. I mean, hey, you would have crushed it on that. And sometimes it tells you how much leverage to use. Right here it says use 3x leverage. It gives you an entry. It gives you 5 take profit levels and a stop loss. Right here, a render long, use 3x leverage, gives you 6 take profit levels and a stop loss. You know, it's killing it every day. Swing signals. There's a bunch of swing signals. Right? It's giving you some closed trades on that. You know, it's aggregating all of this from top ROI traders. And then you have market analysis. This is my favorite part, right? You so far, here's what it's given over the last week or so. You have an Ethereum macro update, a Litecoin chart update, a Bitcoin dominance update, this was my favorite one that I've seen it do. So I will stop and read this for a minute for those that haven't seen it. Bitcoin dominance update. Key level in focus. Bitcoin dominance has bounced, but is now approaching critical resistance zone at 62%, previously a strong support. As long as Bitcoin dominance, down here. Strong bearish MACD signal on Bitcoin dominance. It's finally happening. The MACD is about to cross below the signal line on the monthly Bitcoin dominance chart, a historically powerful bearish signal for BTC.D. This signal has only appeared twice before. 2017 dropped 63%. 2021 dropped 47%. Now in 2025, the setup is repeating. If history rhymes, Bitcoin dominance may crash from 60% to 40%, triggering a massive altcoin season that could last months, not weeks. Watch closely. Once the MACD cross confirms, it could mark the beginning of the altcoin supercycle. So guys, it's giving you this stuff every day. Like, you had a DOT weekly outlook. I hate DOT, but look, if you want to trade it, trade it. A funding rate heat map update. Guys, this is on-chain analysis that you're getting.
Go on chain.
Like, you know, a bonk update. Adding to my it gives this bonk update here, and it literally
controls a new all-time high.
It literally says that this is one of the most solid setups in the market right now.
Heck yeah, it is.
And its logic is pretty solid. And then, you know, man, it's just giving so much. Look at all this. Sweet daily outlook. Anyways, what do you think about all that?
X, Pulse Chain, Ruka. Hey, you know, when you're in a Discord or the community, you could have so many ideas. You could bounce off other people. And the fact that you get these VIP access through your own personal trading account, once you get your VIP, once you get your trading account set up, you get this VIP access for free. Dude, I mean, you can't go wrong, man. I think it's absolutely a killer deal. And I'm not biased because it is our own community. But, you know, I do think I haven't found a community that offered this type of stuff, you know, before. Even in Lifers Group, there are people, I guess that's not fair, but it's hard to, you can't just go, Lifers Group wasn't designed to go in there and steal other people's work. It's more like you put your own work and you can run it through everybody and see what they all say. So I wouldn't necessarily, you're stealing somebody, because this is designed to help you locate and help you understand, help you identify what other people are saying. That shows you the math or how it equates to it. And then it shows you, this is how you trade it. This is how this guy's going to trade it. So I think it's a lot of development on BitFi's side to be able to help introduce people to understand what they're looking at.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Hell yeah!
If these skyrockets, keep an eye out, gents. Richard Hart will pump these coins to the moon.
I'm gonna
bow
out right now.
Yeah.
Usually I'm gone on Wednesdays. I may or may not have to pick my wife up from the church. My dog got spayed today, so I do have to got spayed today, so I really need to tend to her a bit. I'm kind of, not to sound like real sappy and emotional, but it kind of like, you know, she's like
mopey.
Mopey, and you can tell she's like, wait, what just happened? And she doesn't know what's going on. Kind of breaks my heart a little bit, but
go give her a shot of whiskey. Makes sense of dog food.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm going to go tend to her a little bit, and I'm not usually here on Wednesdays, but I'm at home with the dog, so I was able to hop on. You know, T-Square is going to take it from here, and he'll show you what Market Cypher's saying about some AIOZ and some HEX and whatever else you guys are talking about in the chat. Hey, dogs are family too. They have emotions, for real. Like it, yeah. You know,
not Trent's dogs. They have no emotions, and they're not friendly.
I hate seeing her like that, but she'll bounce back. Look, the thing is, I don't live in a rural area, so to think about not spaying her is really difficult, because, you know, if she goes outside and she's in heat, and then she attracts, you know, 3 male dogs that want to hop over the fence and get to, like, you know, it's just you know, and she's a good-looking girl. Like, not to sound weird, but, you know, anyways, it's just like, you know, I don't know. I live like in a block, in a neighborhood. It's really hard to not spay, you know. So,
hey, good for you.
I think it's better for her in the long run. So, there you go. I appreciate that, Calvin. You know, and cheers. Glad to be in the most hydrated crypto community on YouTube, and T-Square, you can take it away.
Heck yeah. Later, Trent. All right, guys, where were we at? I want to do Crow. We're gonna do AIOZ, and I'm gonna adjust my headset a little bit because now he's gone. I'm gonna Try to look a little better. Now you guys can really see this fantastic beard. It's so great. Yeah, no shade. It's okay. You know, once you get married and you have a couple kids, it's like you don't care about shade anymore. Where was I at? I gotta put my stuff on the screen. All right, we were looking at. Oh yeah, I did have pump on the screen too because we were thinking it might have bottomed, guys, on pump.fun. Where is it? This is not pump. This is Trump coin. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. We'll go to pump though. Okay. Which coins did we have first on here? We had Crow. There's Crow, AI, Oz, and Hex. All right. Okay, cool. We're going to do Crow, then we do AI, and then I'm going to do Hex. Let's go Crow coin, because it has some strength and it showed up today. Look at that, guys. Crow was like, dude, none of this negative Nancy stuff is going to bum me out. It actually did get bummed out a little bit. It just went down to the 21, guys. It was like 13.5. Nothing, dude. Little nothing. Where we at? The 4 hour is pumping too. Ooh, trigger wave to the upside. Look at that one right there. Trigger wave to the upside. Whoosh. All the green candles. Trigger wave to the upside. VWAP coming in. Money flow coming up. Not even look like it's dipping. Strength coming in. Stokes up. It's gonna whoosh. We like whooshing sounds. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's definitely gonna go whoosh. Money flows thick. VWAP's coming up. About to flip a little trigger wave. 61 to 62. About to flip bullish. If the 4 hour continues, everything else will follow. Oh, 6 hour also has an anchor trigger wave or a tight trigger wave. It's going whoosh. VWAP coming in. Strength coming up. Let's go, Crow. It is pumping tonight. Wow, look at that. On the daily, we are legging back out, guys. Oh, we are legging up. Where is this other leg going to take us? Nobody knows, but the charts will show. Where are we going, leg? Ooh, pop it up. Not the 20-cent level. Oh, here we go, guys. We're going to be at the 20-cent level, which was our December high. Yep. How close will that make us to $1? We might not have a lot more to go. We could break that 20-cent range. Well, here's the 20-cent range. We have a little bit of resistance right here, a little bit right here, a little bit right here, a little bit here, a little bit right here, and a smidgelet right there. And we could break through that. Our next floor will be 41. And then we'll have 60. And we'll be at all-time highs. So let's freaking go, guys. We're so close. I think the strongest level for us to break through is that 20 cent, though. It's such a strong psychological level, and it looks like it's on the process of doing it too. And we've been saying that for a while. Crow's been looking good. Looks good. We're doing 12 hours, about to look good. The daily, probably gonna flip this red dot. We're gonna flip bullish again. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think we're gonna flip bullish. We're gonna keep going. 2-day. It's not even bearish on the 2-day. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. I like the slow movement up. Shows a little bit of strength. Built some support. 5 days looking good. Weekly still that shows continuation. 2 weeks looking good. All right, cool. Well, we're good, man. Crow's looking freaking good. Now we're gonna move into AI Oz. Bullish on Crow. Do I even have AI Oz on my screen? I feel like I've looked at it several hundred times. Wow, the Rothschild Discord. Oh my goodness, that was the longest scam message ever. Can I delete this? No, I can't. Oh, dang it. Sorry, I can't delete that. You're gonna drive me nuts. Just clogged up the whole time StreamYard chat. How rude. AI Oz USD. It's not on Mexi. Oh, here it is. Oh, well, I hope it bottomed. The monthly chart, a 2-week chart, don't have a whole lot of data. I hope it bottoms. It's kind of hard to tell right now. It's still technically bullish, but it's kind of hitting inside the yellow VWAP wave, and it looks like it's losing momentum, but it's kind of hard to tell from where it's currently at. How do I pull this down? There we go. It does look like it's losing some momentum, but we'll zoom out. Sorry guys, I've been congested the last couple days. AI odds USDT. Well, we have the first signal saying at the bottom of double green dots. Momentum where it wants to flip. Stokes so low, strength's kind of coming up, VWAP's kind of coming up. 19 on the DBSI. That's a strong signal to say that it ended. Do I think we ended? It's possible. I feel like we've come a little lower though. We kind of came a little lower right there. Maybe that was the fill order for the bottom. The 21 is up here. We'll probably go up to 39 cents before it decides if it's going to break through. The 21's coming down though, which is a sign that I feel like we still have some more downwards price action. And my only theory behind it is if maybe we get a death cross, which is a lagging indicator. So when you actually see the death cross, you're like, okay, well, I'm glad the death cross came. Now the painful time's over. But so you're looking at it, and it didn't make a lower low. That's a good sign. And 21's right here. If we come down and meet the 21, it could bounce like what we were just saying the other time frame, the 38 cents. That's realistic. Money flow wave. Momentum wave still angled down on the 12-hour. It's not the most bullish chart, but nothing really is the most bullish when it comes to the trying to catch the very tippy top bottom on AIOs. Momentum still looks like it can continue down on the daily. EFI. 2-day looks kind of bearish, dude. I'm not gonna lie. 3-day looks kind of bearish. The 5-day looks extremely bearish. We're completing an anchor trigger wave right now to the downside. And we were bullish right here with this anchor trigger wave to the F side. We have some sort of divergence going on right here that we're not looking at. No divergence. But the weekly is the only thing. Man, I don't know, dude. It looks kind of bearish, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can't really tell from where you're sitting, but on my screen, that wave is not going straight up. Like, you can see this little bit of triangle inside that yellow. And if it was like a straight wall to the upside, I'd feel better than it looking like a little bit of a hump. Look at the strength. They cut off right there, too. I don't think it's the most healthiest chart out there. I would find something that's better looking. If you want my personal opinion on AIOs. Now, the 4 hours says a bottom. Maybe it did. Maybe it did, and this is the bottom, and everything. It will just start going up from here. I have my doubts. I do. It looks to me we'll probably pump the next day or two to 38, 39 cents, and then it will want to retrace lower to like 32, if I had to guess. And that could be the bottom. I think there's still time in the market for that to actually play out. Okay, what's the next one? Lubruk, are you still here? You want to go over Hex? If you haven't subscribed out there, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. It's the #1 way you can like and support our channel if you want to be part of the most hydrated crypto community out on the interweb. Where are you, Hex? How have you saved? I was just talking to you the other day on another channel. Hex, I pointed you out like probably a month ago. I was like, dude, Hex looks really, 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 really good for some reason. There you are. Pay no attention to this part. I don't know why it does that. The Hex has been really, really, really hot. We pointed out right here on the screen. Dot. We're like, dude, that looks so good. I can't even tell you. New comment. the Bruca Pulse and Pulse chain too. I'll try to find those two. I can't quite remember where to locate them. Pulse and Pulse chain are kind of weird. I can't ever find them on TradingView. But maybe I'll pull up the data on CoinMarketCap and see if I can throw the address in there. Excuse me, guys. I am a little congested still. Yeah, Hex looks like it's taking a break on the 4 hour. Maybe we topped right there. 6 hours says we probably topped a little bit. It looks like we're going to do some retracing. Labruca. No, I do think Hex will do great this market. Yeah, it does look like we're in some retrace, a consolidation right now. In the 4 hour, it looks like, I don't want to say around the top maybe, but Doji candle for trend reversal, bleeding down. We'll probably come down and meet this 21. Will be the first thing that we do. You're going for the 6 hour. The 6 hours is dipping down. It's looking like it could be an end of this momentum wave. But, over here, it dipped down and came down reversed. But currently, we don't have a sign of that. So I think we will come down a little bit. On the 12 hour, we also have a Doji candle plus trend reversal with a 14 to the bear bulls with a -1. And before, you could actually see that we were starting to lose a little bit of momentum. The top was coming. We have a 11, a 10, a 5, a -1. So I bet you tomorrow will be like a -3, and we'll close a candle like right here. And then we'll probably come down to right here. And then we can decide if it's a fake out and we continue up a whole nother leg or what's happening. The daily has a red dot too. I hate being congested, dude. Don't get sick, guys. Take your vitamins and honey. The 2-day doesn't look completely over, though. Just the daily. So I'm going to say that's probably what's going to happen. Is we're going to come down and retrace to whatever level I said, like 12, 11-ish area. And then we'll have more continual upwards action. That's what it looks like the 2-day, and the 3-day looks like it could still keep going. Maybe we'll come down and then we'll get more data by that time. I'm like, oh, nope, that actually was the top. But to me, we're hitting the strong resistance level right here. There's no reason why we can't come down, bounce off, and then continue back up to like 16. That's how I'm kind of looking at it right now. Weekly says it's not over yet, too. So it's very likely what's actually going to happen. What's up, Shadow? Crack-a-lacking, dude. And then you wanted to look at Pulse Chain and Pulse X. I would imagine they probably mimic the same thing. See if I can. I'll see if I can find them on here first. All this USDT. Pulse X wrapped on Pulse Chain. It looks like I have to look at a wrapped version. What's the price of Pulse? And that's Pulse. Check out Troll. How am I supposed to check it out? It's been ripping, man. I've been telling everybody about Troll for weeks. Or weeks. Even my wife, I've been telling her about it. What was I going to look at? Price of Pulse Chain. Wrapped Pulse. Pulse is 405. What is this? 404. It's just slightly. I think this is the right one, but I think like the price is off. Let me try again. See if I'll try the other one real quick. Pulse. This is definitely not the right one. I think the other one is the right one. I just think it's a little funky, probably because it's wrapped. Metapulse. If I had to guess, that is not it. This is the problem I have with trying to find the Pulse tokens. I'm going to pull that one up. Can I copy the address off here? My RAV login. Where's the address at? Contract. I don't know if this will pull it up or not, but I'm going to try it. Oh, here we go. There we go. Found it. I knew we would. I'm going to move it up by a hex so we don't have to refind it again. Even though they're like their own thing. Very close prices. 401. Are you sure that was it? Because this one. Wait. This one looks right. I got this off Wrap Pulse on Altcoin Market Cap. Should I use this one? Or you want me to pull the other one back? How's your mouth? Freaking. Actually, it's not too bad today. It was pretty sore this morning, though. The worst part was, dude, last night half my face was numb, and I've never had this feeling ever. I was drinking some beer, and I could push the beer into my cheek, and I felt like I had nothing in my mouth. It was the most bizarre thing ever. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, well, cool. We'll go with this one, man. Well, currently we have a green dot on the 1 hour. It's pumping money flow coming in, VWAP coming up. We jump to the 4 hour. Ooh, interesting. Usually when you start getting signals on misfiring in either directions, it's saying it can't make up its mind and usually ends up turning over. A slight turnover, you know, it's pumping up. Yes, I see that. But we do have a red dot going down. Strength is coming up. Money flow is thick, but isn't plateauing. It just pours out of your mouth. No, it didn't pour out of my mouth. I knew somewhat where it was at. It just felt weird. 12 hour. Maybe 12 hours is true signal. We are 92.91 where we can afford a fake out. I can't see why we can't come back down and retest this top over here around quad 041. I mean, it's been so hot. It's definitely above like its resistance. Oh my goodness. It's been ripping. 2-day also looks good though. I think the same thing is with like Hex. And I'm probably not going to look at the other one, Pulse Chain, Hex. What's the other one? I can't remember the other one because I'm pretty sure all the charts are going to mimic Hex, and they all look like a short-term pullback, but a long-term run. So what I mean by that is like it's maybe a pullback in the next day and a half, and then we will continue up for the rest of the after that. Generally, I think that's what we're looking at. I'm saying, dog, Richard is a top 5 ETH holder, and he knows to pump his own ecosystem. Last bull cycle, Hex did over a 10,000x, dude. 10,000x. What news? I've been hearing about crypto like a crypto day. Something coming. Well, we went to the early part of the video, Chara, that we played a video for you with Elliot Turnet. It's in the our Discord as well. And it talks about the crypto strategic reserve, and they were like, well, how much Bitcoin do we have? He's like, we can't disclose that yet, but it's coming. And he said that America can't get enough of it. It'll just keep buying. So that was like the news, I do believe, today. And then we had the FOMC meeting, which was kind of like, we're not cutting rates. But great, we'll probably come in December. Probably is what he said. What was I looking at? We did. What other coin did we have to check out? Powell spoke. Weak hands is what Calvin said. Folded again. Decent recovery for crypto. You got it, Calvin. Sorry I didn't see that comment earlier. I was checking out some of the coins probably when you popped in. What up, homie? Chara said. Where was I? Check out Troll. I think Troll's where we're at now, right? Or am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. Dude, I love H bar Lubrica. I would totally. It's one of my top bags. When I worked at Hit Network, that's where all my money went. Oh yeah, we did AIOS. Yeah, we're good. We're caught up. Okay, let's check out Troll. Yeah, when I worked at Hit Network, all my money went into Hit Era, and everybody called me crazy. Even Lifer called me crazy, which, you know, maybe he had his reasons, but I'm feeling pretty good about it now. Troll. Here we go. Let's freaking go, Troll. And who told you about Troll? I said Troll. I said, guys, Pepe, watch out. Troll is one of the OG meme tokens out there. Meme coin central. Totally called it. I was like, we're legging up. Boom, right there. We went straight up. Leg up. There was a tight trigger wave. Dude, charts don't lie. Look at that. You played that green dot on a tight trigger wave like that. You really bought this SOB before it pumped. Whoosh. Whoosh. I have a lot of friends out there. Cough, cough. You need a good freaking double on the money. You know, that was a good 4X right there. Whoosh. Can you look at Newer Labs? Why have I heard of Newer Labs? I'll absolutely look at Newer Labs for you. 12 on the 12 hour. It still shows continuation to the upside. I'll shrink it down though. It is really hot. 6 hours still shows continuation to the upside. 4 hours still shows open doors to the upside. The 1 hour is pumping extraordinarily to the upside. Yes, I think Troll is pumping. What do green dots mean? Green dots, do you want to know the technical term or do you want to know what they actually mean? Because technically, you know, green means number go up, but it also means like these ones down here, these green dots, how it mathematically works out in the algorithm is everybody's pretty much screaming sell, 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 and they flip on when we're at maximum pain, saying that this could be the bottom right here. Okay, granted, it wasn't too far off. I mean, you bought that. I mean, you'd still be up now, but it did go down a little bit farther. You wouldn't. I don't think you would have gotten liquidated on it. Where can I buy Troll? I'll tell you we can buy. Give me a second. I'll pull it up on CoinMarketCap. I like Troll because this particular Troll, my wife, she does a lot of this micro caps, and she says this is the one Troll. All the other Trolls are fake. Here it is, Troll. 56 million market cap. Don't buy any of the other shit ones. You can buy it in not many places right now. See, it's not very listed, you know. You can get on Mexi, KuCoin, and those would be the two places I would go. I don't have access to Binance. You could do Radium or PumpSwap, but I've never used either of them. But hey, you know, Troll could be the freaking meme coin of the cycle. Sorry, Pepe, but Troll. I mean, come on. Everybody knows Troll. Look at the freaking face. You guys can't really see it right here, but it's the OG Troll. We have Trump as our president, the king of trolls. I mean, come on, man. Can you really go wrong with that? Especially Sol getting added to the strategic reserve. Okay, what was the other coin? H-bar, Newer Labs. We got H-bar and then we got Newer Labs. H-bar should go pretty quick though, because it's like ISO. All the ISOs look very similar. It's been a while since I actually looked at H-bar. H-bar's pumping on the 1 hour. There was the bottom at the FOMC meeting. Let's freaking go and bottom right there. We're coming in. Red means the interaction on the network is like at an all-time low where people are selling. And as people interact on the network, you need H-bar, you know, to buy meme coins and do development. So now we're getting interaction on it. People are buying it. We have this green dot right here. This green dot, guys, literally, like I was telling you earlier, usually marks the bottom of max pain. If it wasn't for the FOMC, we would have a manipulation. See if it actually shows the yellow X. See, I just turned on market side for A, some of the signals, and the yellow X's are sign of manipulation. So these green dots said this was probably the bottom. When we had this one, it said in generally with larger time frames, red, the yellow X's mean get out. They are manipulating the market. Big whaley whales are getting in there and interacting with crazy, stupid stuff. So just wait till we see what happens. You know what I mean? And then, you know, as we kind of go through, once you get like a yellow X like this and it doesn't really go down, it means that they could be exhausted. Shout out to Ty. Enjoy the Opens Friday. What's up, Ben? With crack-a-lackin', dude. How you doing, brother? Will you see Wiffly? What's the Trump-backed new crypto? I've never. Are you talking Will? What's WFLI? I want to say Real Liberty Finance, but I don't think that's how Real Liberty Finance. Or maybe, is that just a typo? Maybe that's just a typo. All right, we've checked out. Oh, we're checking out HBAR, and then I'm going to go to Neuralabs, and we'll totally check it out for you. I usually keep Market Cipher A off, so it helps me read and understand what the hell's going on. We did break above the 21 on the 1 hour, which is huge news. There's also a solid reversal, so imagine going back up that many legs, you know. We could be eyeballing 60 cents. Oh, I skipped the 4 hour. Ooh, that's a nice candle up. And we have a green dot, momentum wave, VWAP's going up, strength's coming in, Stokes curving up. That was a very little bit red wave. Yeah, so it's not a typo. It hasn't dropped yet. Oh, well, how can I check something out if it hasn't dropped yet? Chilling, brother. Right on, Ben. We're supposed to come in and help me. You didn't, man. You didn't help me. Did you get asked today to help one of the newer gentlemen that we have? We have a green dot to the upside, VWAP coming in, green money flow going up, string coming in, Stokes are good. Still on 8 Hedera, guys. Hedera is looking prime. Now, the one thing I am paying attention to, if we wake up to this 21, there was a possibility we fake out. When the instance is what I'm trying to tell you is that we come up, we peaked, we come down, right? Okay, now we're going to fake up. We don't reach our higher high. We fake up, hit this resistance right here, come back down lower to down here. That is a possibility we can't rule out. It doesn't currently look like that to me, but I just want to point that out. That is a possibility. Now, if we can come down, we bounce off here and we break up, which is a lot more likely, that would be fantastic to see. Well, on the 6 hour right now, we're jumping over the 12 hour. 12 hour is looking really good, guys. And what I mean by that is we got this anchor trigger wave to the upside. Wish we shot up, right? We have, still on the paint pen. We had one down here, anchor trigger wave. We see, whoosh, we start taking off, guys, okay? So now, you guys can't really tell, but where's my paint pen? If you look down right in this zone right here, we are making forming another trigger wave. And so if that plays out on the 12 hour, whoosh, guys, we're taking off. Also, this is a doji candle, which is a trend reversal of a previous pattern. So it does looking pretty good, guys. Could you sneak in the top? Could. Just saying, wait, we'll live the coin pre-market. Just seeing if you've heard of it. I haven't heard of it, but that doesn't mean it's not going to do wonders. Could sneak in the top 10 this cycle. There were a lot of things. You know, last market bull run we had in 2021, the end of 2021, there were a lot of coins that all took turns jumping in the top 10. So there's no reason why this can't do the same thing either. If you get in the top 10, that's a top 10 time to take a profit is what if I tell you anything. But you know, Hedera looking pretty good, man. It looking pretty good. The daily still shows like it has a doji candle. We did hit the 21 and we bounced off it. You know, maybe this is a sign of reversal, guys. Maybe this is just a strong sign of reversal. You know, the 2-day and the 3-day are very meh. Still, the 3-day actually says it's a little bearish. But if we reverse right now on the lower to the higher mid time frames, there's no reason why we won't end up flipping the 2-day and the 3-day. That's what I'm gonna say to Hedera. Now, what was I supposed to look up? Where's Neuralabs? I have heard of Neuralabs, but I can't remember what Neuralabs is. You said that's a new coin. What is this? Where can I find this coin, sir? Did I spell it right? Wrong? Neura? There you are. I don't know why I couldn't find it first. We should go over Zoro too, because we were talking about that yesterday. Oh, well, that is down in the dumps. That is down in the dumps. But guess what, guys? I like finding things down in the dumps. I found you, bro. I found you. Man, it freaking launched the green candle trend reversal. Oh, my goodness. It's definitely a fresher coin, though, isn't it? Huh? It did say we have our first green dot right here, saying that could be a bottom. Maybe it's a bottom. You know? It's not very old and not have a whole lot of data to go off. We had the momentum wave right here, so it could have been a bottom. We come up, the momentum wave is kind of curving backwards. It's kind of curving backwards, which I don't think that's what you want to see. Muffet, I just looked up troll, you silly goober. Troll looking good. I don't know what type of troll that one is, but we just looked up the troll. Hey. What we got going on? The lower time frames definitely has the more volatility for this Neural Labs. What is Neural Labs? I need to look this up. It's gonna drive me nuts. Neural Labs. $1.8 million market cap. All right, man. Throwing something on my screen. That's a teeny tiny little speck of a fly fart. But hey, you know what? For fly farts, it is listed on MEXC, and it is listed on the bank, and it is listed on Wheat. That's not bad. 10 billion total supply, 10 billion max supply. Circulating supply is 80% at 8 billion Neura tokens in existence. It's on. Is this ETH? Oh, it is an ETH contract. That's good. I like ETH contracts. ETH contracts are good. I don't know if you know this or not, Muffhead, but whenever people copy the addresses into the chat, YouTube shadow bans them, so I can't see them. I can see them on my StreamYard, but I can't copy and paste them, and I'm not going to sit there type it out. So the best way for you to send me the actual contract addresses is via email or our Twitter. What is it saying? Showing excluded from overall price calculation. What is it though? About Neural Labs. At Neural Labs, we aren't just building another trading tool. We are creating a new financial paradigm. Let's talk money. So it's a tool, like a trading indicator. It is related to DeFi app, Pump Fund. I don't even know what this is. I heard of SPX, but that's a meme coin. I don't really know too much about this token, good sir. It is really dumb, Muffhead. I know. Let's go back over to on the chart, and I'll kind of give you an overall view on it real quick. It looks like the 1 hour, green dots coming in, money's coming, flow's coming in. You know, we had this giant pump up. We gave it all back. But hopefully this is actually a trend reversal. As you see, we pump up right here. We came down, couldn't get above our previous high, so we knew we were going to come down. We gave it another shot, couldn't get above the other previous high. We knew we were coming down. There we go. So we're down at the bottom. Now we have this stronger candle coming up. And if you were to ask me, I don't think immediately it should give it up and come back down. Usually when it does things like this, it actually comes down farther, and then we kind of come up and touch the bottom of it. But this green candle and the size of it, it's striking me like a reversal. So I think a candle like this, though we do have the break above the 21, we are literally touching the 21 on that wick. And we just hiking the sheet candles on the early side here, so that's a regular candle. And it definitely looks like a bullish engulfing candle. Oops, I got my paint pen. I do want the paint pen. I just want to scroll a little more over so I have more room to draw. So what I would expect to see right now is, so we came up, we're at this resistance right here, touching the 21. I would expect us to come up maybe like this range. And then we're going to come back down and touch this range. So we kind of have a step one And then we have a step 2, and that will come down here. And then we could come up and either retest a new all-time high, and we retest and break it, we continue up. But if we don't retest it and we don't break it and we top out, like right here, we go up and we go down. Now you have a double top, which is a very negative Nancy transaction, which means you're probably in a lot longer trend pattern of something. That was really annoying lag on the computer. Wow, computer, you suck. Now we're in a trend pattern that's kind of more like something like yay. You know, something like this kind of coming out. Running room on the mouse pad. Something like that. So hopefully, in theory, we actually could punch out and not get a double top. Now, that's just on the 1 hour. The 4 hour does show a doji candle. So it means the theory that we're going to have an actual pump up and maybe retest and continue up is actually a lot likely. The 6 hour still shows possible downwards action. Interesting. But if we can get that reversal, we could foresee. And then this was really weird. The 12 hour, it looks like it wanted to continue, and it's like, we're gonna go sideways, maybe just a little bit more. So it is a wallet with AI integrated. Oh, okay, well, that's pretty cool. AI is taking over the world, you know. But the one thing is, it has to have a good AI algorithm. I've actually seen some algorithms in AI, and I'm like, why would I use this when I feel like I could use Grok? That's more simple and better and faster than other AIs. So it'd be really interesting to check it out. Does that wallet exist right now? Maybe I'll check it out. BYDFi. I wonder if I can even pull that token up in Neural Labs. I didn't think Real Liberty Finance was going to come out with a token. I thought they literally said that. Yeah, it doesn't exist right now. There's a bunch of scam tokens. I'm not going to pull them up on the screen because I don't want people that have to look at them if I can help it. If I can help it. Oh, we got Neural AI. I've been just getting all these interesting small caps today, aren't I? We got about 10 minutes, gentlemen and gentle ladies. Where is this token called? Neural AI. You know, I also have one that I might find interesting too. There's 2 of them. Oh, it's gonna be this one though. The other one, 47 million market cap, so that's not bad. It looks like it's breaking out just off the cusp. There's no max supply. That's kind of a downside. It means they can pretty much make more, if I'm not mistaken. Neuro broke out daily. Can you please check? On Neuro? You know, I still have it pulled up. I haven't removed it. So if you want me to look at the daily, I can still do that. There's nothing really for me to tell you it broke out. And what I mean by that is this could have bottomed with that green dot. Maybe that's what you're referencing. But where I'm going is it hasn't got above the 21 moving average. The VWAP is above. It's a good thing. It is above the 0 line, but it is angled out. I have no other data besides the previous data. The previous data says stochastics are low, strength is coming down, and you have this really effed up momentum wave. Now, if we can flip bullish and this turns into a green dot, I think that would be phenomenal. And we're actually bouncing, we're butting up against the 21 on the 12 hour, which is a good sign. It has to have a couple things to play out, I think, for us to really show it broken out. The first one is the 1 hour looks good. The second thing is it needs to make the 4 hour looks good. The 4 hour looks good. I can tell you right now the 6 hour will be fine, and we'll all leave the 12 hour, which will tell you that the daily is broken. But I don't have the data to tell you that currently. The daily does say it is curving to the upside. There's momentum to the upside, but we're at negative 47 to negative 52. I mean, it's still slightly bullish. It is. It is slightly bullish, but I just don't have enough data. It's just not a very old coin. And the only thing I don't like is on the 6 hour, money flow is going down, but the 1 hour is really good. The 1 hour looks really good. The 4 hour doesn't look that bad either, because it looks like it could reverse and get a sharp green dot. I just don't think it won't be till a little later tomorrow if it does. And I don't like, I really want to tell you, my instinct is telling me this probably is flipping, but I can't tell you that because you can't trade with your emotions, and if the trade isn't there, you can't force it. Now, if you believe in this project and you're saying, if you believe in this project and you're going, dude, I love this project and I believe it's going to do numbers, then whether it's bottom now or it's going to be at bottom in a week, you should buy it. Buy things that you have conviction in. This music, my wife made it. She created it. I don't know how she did it. She likes making notes for our channel. So yeah, you should tell her thank you, and she'll love hearing that people enjoy her work. All right, now where's I at? We will go back to neural AI. I hope that satisfies you, dude. Like, I really want you to do well. If you believe in this coin, then I'll tell you should buy it. Me, I don't buy things unless it makes the numbers are there, and it looks like they are there. But the funny thing is that you can never time the bottom, so I might as well wait till I get my confirmation, because that way I take the emotion out of it. And yeah, I can get the bottom, but I got close enough to the bottom, and I can get close enough to the top. What was I looking at? We're looking at neural AI. I'm going to copy the contract, and then we're going to pull it up. It's also a Ethereum-based project, which is nice. Not a whole lot. It's not out there on a whole lot of stuff, is it? Nope. Not any exchanges yet. NA. I kind of want to look at Nora. It is bumping. Hey, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. I can see it, but you can't see it. Yeah, no problem, brother. It is bumping on the 4 hour. It does show open doors. The 1 hour, it's gonna make a move. It's an 80 out of 77, which means it's been really hot. The red money flow has been shrinking and coming up. You know what I'm thinking? Well, maybe. It's still bullish because we haven't flipped bearish yet, but it is really oversold. 4 hours still says continuation. Oh, Rick. 6 hours still says we can continuation. 12 hour looks good. 2 day looks really good. That's why it's giving off a little bit of a funk signal. Oh, paint pen. Is we're coming up to some sort of resistance, okay? Because we have two resistant pockets. You can see one right here, clear as day. You can see a second one right here is clear as day, and we're right here. So that's why it's coming up for some sort of interesting. You know, generally you see like a retracement. You bounce off it, you come down, it gives you one last opportunity, and then you take it and run. It's just be crazy for us to just punch straight through it. We're above the 200. I mean, hey, it looks strong. It looks like it's breaking out. Okay, I don't know what this did we look at this project actually did? I don't know. It's actually been around for a minute, man. It actually has some data. The weekly looks good. Okay, you know, I think it's a strong project. How do you like that? I think whatever it's doing up here is looking pretty good. And we might have a short-term pullback, but it also looks like it's breaking out. So there you go, man. Hey, Dremmer, thank you. You guys are in here, you like what we do, hit the like, hit subscribe, Mr. Dremmer. So, you know, I think Neuro AI is actually a halfway decent looking project, especially considering it's not listed anywhere. Oh yeah, you know what? I was looking back to see if I can find another coin. I want to check out Zora. And we were told about this yesterday. And I gotta pull my shorts down, man. I'm getting sliding back and forth in my chair. I'm giving myself a wedgie. Zora. Okay. We were told about this project 24 hours ago. That's one. This candle's not complete yet. It's like half. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this candle, I think. All right, halfway into this candle. And the one thing I see It makes me a little nervous. Was one, this thing pumped a 10x. Okay, it did. You can't lie. We also have a little bit of a M shape, and not just an N shape, but we also have a slight downwards N shape. And not just that, if you look right here, the 21, it's curving like that. I think we will at least come down to a little bit below that, like at least to the 50-ish area. And we might come down a little bit more right here, at least on the 4 hour. That's what I'm going to guess. 6 hour, we're still coming down. Very bearish looking top. I think it's really oversold, really hyped up right now. 12 hour, dude, I think it's going to come down, man. You can't just shoot up like this and be like, it's a jolly good ride and we're never coming down. Dude, you have to hit reality. Boom. And then you can go back and off to the races again. I think it's coming down. Okay. I think Zora's coming down. I do appreciate who I put on my radar. I did download the app and I am thinking around with it. And there was one more coin that I wanted to check out. You guys remember what it was? Oh, whoever subscribed again for another subscriber. Hey, thank you guys. That's the best way you guys can support the channel is self-growth. We are a community out here building and doing the grind together. Kind of curious about some back. Oh, goodbye, John 316. Man, I'm so happy that you got in when you got in. Very good, sir. Sorry we missed the bottom, but we did want to get that confirmation. And that green dot, double green dot right here, that actually marked the bottom on this candle. And I was like, this could be the bottom because we saw these wicks. It wicked down into the ranges that we actually drew previously. I was like, we didn't close there. Then we got the second candle and it didn't go down any farther. And then we watched this doji candle and it was like a trend reversal and we started breaking out. And I was like, oh, I think we're gonna come down and bounce off. And there we go. We did. Can you check XRP? Okay, I'll check XRP. It'll probably be my last coin. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now hopefully we can break above it and not do what Joe's doing. Bedtime, I got a doozy of a coin for you tomorrow. Oh, I can't believe, man. You find all these random ass coins, Muffet. You really do. You really like these smaller cap coins. You and my wife think alike. I like blue chips. I really do. All right. I'll take a peek at the dang. What does Lark say? Sweaty hippo coin. Ooh, Pengu's finally taking a break. Nice. I could take a look at good time to buy. Panic. Scrolling up to XRP, baby. Hey, hey, hey. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. Where are you at, XRP? Shoot up, came down, didn't make a higher high. We come down, but kind of looks like a little bit of a double bottom. We really didn't break lower, did we, guys? Huh? Maybe this isn't a trend reversal. And if you jump to a larger time frame, which really starts looking like is a continuation to a larger pattern. Because now the red candles kind of fade away. You come up, you do that fake out. We actually came down at the wick at the perfect level right there for our first level of resistance. We bounce off it, and I think we might be up and away on XRP. And you know, it's interesting where we stopped, guys. This is the 21. You know what else is significant about the 21 that we're bouncing off it? Is we come down here, we make a green dot on the zero line. Ooh-wee! Ooh, mama. That would be nice to see. Well, the 2-day has to get a little bit more bullish because I don't really like how the 2-day looks right now. Or the 3-day to not matter. Weekly looks okay. Don't mind the weekly. Monthly looks freaking phenomenal. It does kind of look like we didn't make a lower low. Look at the VWAP, okay? When in doubt, check out the VWAP. VWAP is coming up. Stokes are low and curving up. Strength is coming up too. We have a double green dot. Yeah, it does look like a double bottom, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I look at a lot of charts a lot. If we were breaking down or showing signs of breaking down, I feel like we did bounce. Well, our bounce off 21 in the 6 hour. I feel like we came up and we would have made a lower low. You know, if we closed down here on this candle like 4 or 5 hours ago, I think, shit, we're going lower. We'll probably go down to like 278, 290. Well, I'll probably go back down to 294. But we didn't. We didn't go there. Didn't go there. So that is telling me. It is telling me that we might be in a trend reversal. I guess we're gonna have to find out about 8 hours from now when we come up, and we're probably gonna meet the 21 right here. Okay, we'll probably come up about to 320. Well, I'll say 8 hours. I don't really know if this candle's gonna come up by then. We'll see. Maybe by tomorrow, or let's say Wednesday or Friday, we'll come up to touch the 21. And if we can show strength and break above it and even close above it, excuse me, I think that will look pretty good. Dude, blue chips are going to give you a 3x. Dude, I don't care about 3x. I can live with 3x's. I'll go slow. A turtle wins the race. Dude, you know how many 100x's I've had this market? I've had more than you know, and they are a horrible gift and a curse. You know, 3x's I can actually think about. Wrap my head around when I need to take money out. But yeah, I think XRP is showing some interesting signals, and we did go over Hedera too, and Hedera was doing the same thing, showing interesting signals. Also, maybe a forecast to XRP is XRP made a double bottom, but we didn't make a lower low on Hedera. So you know they usually run together. What Stellar Lumens do? Stellar Lumens made a lower low. That little rebel. I don't know. I think XRP is probably more right than Stellar Lumens, but I guess we'll have to wait and see tomorrow. But anyways, guys, I think that's a pretty good show. I mean, what do you guys think? You know what we should do? I'll tell you what we should do. I forgot. Let's take a look at the heat map. It's always give us really good signals. So, guys, this is today. We literally came down right here when we ate up all that slices of bread, dude. All that liquidation, leverages, all those longs got wrecked. But now the next pockets of leverage is up, actually up by 119. Are we going to come up and eat those? Probably will. You know, here's this tight yellow right here at 50 million. Did we hit this guy? I can't tell if we hit that guy. Or maybe we did. I think we did. So next one we got 50 million, and we got a lot over here. That's like 100 million liquidations we can squeeze out of them. Model 2. Yeah, guys, there's not a whole lot of room below us. There's no reasons to go down. The market maker ain't gonna make any money if we go down. But if we go up, the market maker is gonna make money. I think our next stop with BTC will probably be about 120. 120. Yeah, there's nothing below us, guys. Nada. Push over here, man. This could be the top right here. Could be the top in that big open spot. We don't really know, do we? Have you checked ton? Oh, Daniel. All right. Yeah, I think I said that right. Daniel, 1994. Dude, I'm right there with you. I'm 93. I have not checked Toncoin. I wasn't get off, but I don't think I've ever seen you here before, so I'll check out Toncoin for you. Oh, I got to switch screens again. Toncoin. Toncoin is in the gaming sector. Why it follows gaming, I don't know. Same with AVAX. It looks like a potential breaking out. 21 going up. We haven't fully clipped a rounded cup yet to the downside. VWAP looks like it's starting to stop before the zero line. Money flows come in. Strength going up. Stokes a little high. Swing over to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, we did get a green dot to the upside. Okay, that's why we're pumping. Stokes are low. We're going up. Strength going up. Still carrying that momentum. What's the 6 hour say? Ooh, green down the 6 hour. Interesting. VWAP curving up. Ooh, yeah. What? Oh, the open doors, dude. Tons pumping, dude. Yeah, I'm feeling good on Toncoin. I'm feeling good on Toncoin. I think tons gonna be pumping. Probably be pumping throughout the night. Daily, we also had a green dot. Ooh, it's been a minute since I checked Toncoin. Here's like a solid golden cross right there. We had like a week ago. Confirm. Two-day still shows continuation. 3-day is looking good. Yeah, I think we're gonna pump to the next resistance on Toncoin. I would like to see it hit 385, 50 cents gain before it decides what we should do. Yes, I think. It also looks like a reversal happening. Look at that red money wave was super thick right here. A shizload of money has been coming in. Instead, it's shrinking rapidly, dude. That's rapid. I mean, look at the other ones. They're not nearly as quick as that. What thick of a wave that is. Yeah, there's something going on with Toncoin. I would definitely, I'm going to keep my radar on there because it also looks extremely bullish. But hey, you guys, thank you for everybody showing up. We're the most hydrated crypto community on the interweb. Check out the Discord, excuse me. We're grandfathering people in before we hit 500 subscribers, so go ahead and check it out. It is phenomenal. And Mr. Daniel, I don't know if you do trade, but if you do, I'm going to come over here and finish up real quick to our X account. You guys do trade and you want to learn how to trade, check out the BYDFi link in the description. You get VIP access level 2. Save you 20% on your trading fees. You get $100. You get a $60 bonus. Goes up to $5,000, and you get the money instantly. And you can take your $5,000 out and keep your $1,000 trading bonus in there and trade with and have fun. It's like a free sample, guys. They treat us good, so we treat them good, and we always are pushing their products because we enjoy our partnership with BYDFi. They're on the top of our screen, so yeah. There you guys go. So anyways, wrapping it up, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. We appreciate everybody here for showing up. So crack-a-lacking, guys. We'll catch you on the flippity flop.